Hey everybody, welcome to Yoga Sculpt. Weights can go at the top of your space when you're ready. And we are just going to find our way to a tabletop. Take whatever time you need. Get those hands spreading nice and wide. Hips underneath the knees. And just take a couple breaths here. Shift a little side to side. Just let those hips rock a little, starting to open up. Maybe let the head get involved, gazing over one shoulder, then the other. And then start to take this into some circles, coming up and around our wrists and the knees. Again, you can still let those hips move a little side to side. And go ahead, reverse. And we'll come back into our tabletop, moving up and down, taking some cat and cows. Inhale, perch. Exhale, finding a curve. Keep it small the first few times, just warming up. And gradually getting a little bit bigger. Exaggerating the bend in the elbows or even coming up to your fingertips. And we'll come back to our tabletop. From here, we're just going to send the toes back behind us, send the hips up and back, taking a down dog for a moment. Take some pedals through the feet. And from our down dog, heels softening towards the floor. Lift the heels, roll through the spine towards a high plank. Lower to the knees and shins. Hug the elbows in, lowering down. Finding a little cobra, so lifting just through the upper back. Release, hug the elbows, press up to your tabletop. Tuck both toes, charge through the heels, high plank. Hips back, down dog. Again, roll forward, high plank. Slow lower of the knees, engage the core. Elbows in, lower all the way down. Lift through the chest. Release. Tabletop. Tuck the toes. Slow knees lift. Press back, down dog. One more, high plank. Knees bend together. Elbows in. Lower down. Lift up. Release. Tabletop. Lift the knees. Press back, down dog. Now high plank. We're going to take a push up. Push up. Press high. Right foot out. And in. Left out. And in. Taking down dog. Again, high plank. Push up. High plank. Right toes. In. Left toes. In. Down dog. One more, high plank. Push up. High plank. Right toes. In. Left toes. In. Down dog. Sending our right toes towards the ceiling. Draw that knee up and through, finding a lunge. You can step that back foot in a little bit, bringing our hands up to your feet. Just start to warm up, take a couple pulses, and down, and down. Here we go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now firm up the leg. Reach the arms up, finding our high crescent lunge. Press down through that heel. Plant our palms. We're going to send those right toes back, finding a lifted high plank. Hold here. Now send those right toes up. Bring it down. And lift. And down. Lift. And down. 6. For 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Finding our high plank. Press back, down dog. Switch, send the left toes up. Bring that foot through, finding a lunge. Back foot can come in a little bit. So as we come up, hands to the hips. Stay tall, take a pulse. Down through the hips. 8, 7, 6, 5. We're here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Firm up the legs. Reach the arms up, finding our crescent moon. Bringing the hands down, we'll step our left foot back, float the toes. Now lift higher and down. Lift and down. Here we are. Last 6. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. High plank. Press back down, down. Reaching our right toes up. Bring that foot through, low lunge. This time adding our weights. Come up. Back foot can come in a little bit. We're going to tap full range. Press up. Down and up. And up. Here we go. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Last 3, 2, 1. Firm up the legs. Reach the arms up. This time we're going to bend the elbows. Press up. Triceps and up. Here we go. Press up. 6. Legs strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weights in. Release. Bring our right foot back, finding your high plank. This time we're going to have a push up. You can float that right leg. Push up. Press high. Lift and in. Push up. Press. Right and in. Push up. Press. Up. 1 more. Push up. Press. Right. High plank. Down, down. Left leg up. Bring it through. Find our weights. Find the legs. We'll pack down and up. Full range. Down and up. Here we are. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs are firm. Arms high. Bend the elbows and press. Triceps down and press. Here, 6, 5, 4, 3. Last 2, 1. Bring the weights in. Bring them down. We'll step our left foot back. Maybe float it off the floor. We're going to push up. Press. Lift the left and down. Push up. Press. Lift. 2 more. Lift. Last 1. Lift. High plank. Down, down. From here, release to your tabletop. We're going to come into the legs a little bit more. We're going to start with that right leg. We're going to reach the right toes up. Bring it down. Now kick up and in. Out and down. Lift. And out and down. And lift. Up and down. 4, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. And up and in. From here, bring your right hand underneath. We're going to start to spin open into a lifted hovering tabletop. Spin both heels to the right. So we're holding on the right side. Left arm to the ceiling. We're going to thread it underneath. Reach back up. Underneath. And up. So knees stay bent. Swing up. Underneath. and open. 4, lift. 3, and up. 4, 2, and up. 1, and up. Gently release back to your hovering tabletop. Lower the knees and shins to the floor. We're taking it on our left side. Left toes out and down. Kick up. Out. And kick. Kick. We keep going. 6. For 5. 4. Last. 3. 4, 2. Finish it out. 1. Back to that tabletop. So left hand underneath us. We're going to lift our knees up. Spin the heels down so our knees are up. Right arm towards the ceiling. We're going to take that arm underneath. Reach back open. Underneath. Lift up. Underneath. And open. Keep those knees bent. Press the ground away. 4. And up. 3. And up. 2. And 1. Reach up, finding hovering tabletop first. Lower knees and shins. Then retuck the toes, stretch up and back, finding down dog. Or move on, adding a little bit more to everything. So right leg, bring that knee through, low lunge. Finding our weights, we're going to come up. This time, goalpost the arms. Press in and open. In. Now, option to bring that knee up. Bring it back. Up and back. Up and down, or stay strong in the legs. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to step open, bending into our left knee. Keep the right leg where it is. We're going to reach down. Bring it out. Press. Bend left. Stand tall. Press. Think hips wide. Come up and press. Down and up. Press. 5. Press. 4. Press. 3. Straight out. 4, 2. Press. 1. Press. Bend the knees. You can bring the feet closer together. Reach the arms straight down. We're going to up and down. Squeeze and down. And squeeze. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You'll bring the weights all the way down. They can come to their highest point. Wide forward fold for a moment. Hanging over the legs. Give yourself a couple breaths here. Stretch out the back of the body. And we're going to use those weights to start to walk ourselves to the front. We're going to step back, finding our high plank, holding high plank. From here, we're just going to take that right knee and step back, switch, left and right, back, and right, left. Here, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. High plank, down dog, stretching left leg up. Come through low lunge. Finding our weights to come, goalpost the arms. Start just in. Press that. Legs can stay or kick it up. And back. Knee up. Step back. Your full range. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to spin open, bending into our right knee. We'll reach down, come up. This time press high and in. Tap down, press up. One. Bending our right knee, hip open. Press. Down. And press. 4, 5. Press. 4. Last 3. 4, 2. Finish it out. 1. And press. Bring those feet a little bit closer. Bend the knees, reach down. This time out. Then bend the elbows. Reach it out. Wingspan, then row. Out. Row. And out. And row. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. As we finish, again, move to that wide forward fold. Weights can be down as a support. Hang over. Give ourselves a couple breaths. And then you can start to walk those weights back to the front. Finding our way to our high planks. This time we're going to take that left knee and we're going to tap it out to our left shoulder. Step back. Right. And back. See if we can bring that knee way out to the side. Right. And left. Right. Last. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Finding high plank, press back, down, down. From where we are, walk the feet up to our hands, taking a fold. We'll bend our knees, take a little crouch and curl. And we're going to release down to a seat. We're going to start to move into that core. So just making sure those weights are cleared off to the side. We'll come back to them. Finding our way down. Drawing our knees in towards our chest. Squeeze the legs together. So a little activation on the inner thighs. Push the hands into the legs. We're going to do same arm as leg. Reaching right arm, right leg out. Come back together. Switch, left. Come back. Extend. Come back. Left. Come back. Now, the slower we send it out, the slower we come back, the harder it's going to be to control that release out, control back in. Reaching out, back in, out, and in, out, and in, out, and in. And out. And in 2 more, both sides. And out. Last one, both sides. And out. As it comes back in, knees can draw to our chest for a moment. From here, we're going to plant those feet to the floor. Let the knees rock a couple times, windshield wiper side to side. Returning our feet to the floor, hands behind the head. Now we're going to extend our right leg out on the ground. Now, first option is as we lift that right leg up, we're going to bring our chest up towards that knee. Lower chest, lower the leg. Press up. And down. Now, if you want to add a little bit more, find a half bridge. So you're going to stay lifted on that left side. Press up, lower down. You're going to keep that left hip lifted. And it's going to be less about your upper body curving, more about the leg. Lift and down. Your version. And yeah. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the hips if we need to. We're going to slide out reverse. So sending the left leg down. Again, you can start just with the head and the leg, lifting up and down. Lift and down. Or half bridge, right hip up, off the floor the whole time. Lift and down. Lift and down. Your version, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to lower those hips down, bring the knees in, start to take a couple rocks forward and back. And maybe challenge yourself, see if you can come up, find a moment of hold in a boat pose. Release. Come back, boat pose. So core is going to be strong to find us lifted without too much momentum. And lift, or you can just stay in that boat pose, or maybe take a couple more rocks. Wherever we are, start to find our way up. Release those legs. We're going to find our way to our weights. From where we are, go ahead, just find a tabletop again. Weights in both hands. And then from here, you can either just bring your hips to your heels, or you can come all the way up on the knees, depending on which version. So we're going to have our arms reaching down. We're going to lift the arms up and down. Now you can just stay where you are. Or if you're up on your knees, tuck your toes. Maybe you take a little bit of a lean back. Press up. So glutes engaged. You're going to really engage your quadriceps. A lean back slight. Press up. So hold that core. Back. And up. Back. You don't have to go very far. Lean. Press up. Down. And up. Or stay. Focus on the arms. Still engage the back of the body. Here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wherever we are, untuck the toes. Bring those weights forward. Slide them out. We're going to tuck up. Press back into our down dog. And bring those feet up to our hands and our weights. Taking a fold. Take a wide stance in the feet. We're going to bend our left knee, sweeping right fingertips high, taking these in twist. And release, switch out, opening the left hand high. And gently release. Find the weights, bring the feet back underneath our hips. Bend the knees, just slowly come up to stance. From here, we're going to send the arms straight down. Just going to send the arms back and in. Straight back. Option to add a heel raise. And down. Tall, so still engaging in the back of the legs. So glutes engaged. And lift, core engaged. Lift and down. Slow and steady. If you fall out of the legs, take the arms for the next rep. And down. Lift and down. Here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those weights back down. We're going to find our way back down to a seat. We're going to find our way onto our left side. So we can just lean down on that left. We're going to extend both legs out. We're going to start with that top leg. Just lift and down. Full range and down. Lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to lift and hold that top leg. Bottom leg, we're going to engage our inner thigh, kick the heel, and down. Squeeze, and down. Squeeze, and down. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to bend that right knee, step the foot back behind. Take the left leg, swing it out slightly, and pulse, and pulse, and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Go ahead, swing onto your other side. Starting that series over. So legs out straight, propped up on your feet. We're going to take the left leg full range, straight up and down. Straight up and down. And up. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now holding that left leg, take the bottom leg, squeeze up and down. Squeeze and down. Squeeze and up. 4, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now bend that left knee, plant the foot behind. Swing that right leg out a little bit and pulse. And pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Finish out. Finding our way to our belly. Bring those hands gently out to a goal post. We're going to keep pressing down through the feet. Nose is going to face towards the floor. We're just going to start to lift the arms. Lift the head and the chest. Gently lower down. Again, smooth control. Lift and lower. Lift and down, whatever height. Lift and down. 6 and down. 5 and down. 4 down. 3 and down. 4, 2 and 1. Now we're going to release the upper body and taking the legs straight up and down. Up and down. Lift and down. Lift and down. Here we are for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. As we release, hands underneath us. Press up and back and take a child's pose. Stretch out for a moment. From wherever we are, as you find your way back up, however you need to, swing that right foot out in front. Finding our way to a wide lunge, so that right foot can be further to the side, hands on the inside. Stay tall and lifted through the chest, without driving our hips and our chest forward, rather than curving and dropping down. And feel free to even use the weights as we come into our right hamstring. So we'll bring that right foot back to the center. Weights can be as a prop. As we lift up, step that back foot in. So both feet are flat to the floor, but they're in their own space. So if they were to come up, they'd be a little bit separated, but side by side. And that back foot is just stretched out behind us. Again, blocks or weights can be there as we fold. Feel free to even add in a version where you bend that back knee and maybe you start to lift those front toes, or keep the back leg straight, lifting just the front toes. So from here, we're going to come into a crossed forward fold. So we'll take that left leg, bringing it up and behind the right. Again, you can use the weights. So depending on where we want to be, it can be a big diagonal, just the toes tapping down, or feet towards the floor, but try to work into that right IT band. You can even move the hips a little side to side if you need to, or even play with the weight, rocking forward or back. And go ahead, unwind. And however you need to then just step your right foot back. We're going to find that lunge first. So left foot can walk up and out, wide opening for the hips. As we tap down, maybe kind of keep reaching forward, lengthening. Taking just a couple more breaths here. And we'll move into that left hamstring. So as we bring that foot back in, whatever we need to do to come up, right foot on its own, train track as we fold. And again, as we hang over, if you want to add in those variations, back knee can bend, front toes can lift. And from where we are, moving into that left IT band, so we'll bring the right leg up and across behind. Again, choosing your diagonal, the distance. If the hips want to move side to side, or play with the weight, rocking forward more or back. And then we can unwind, just bringing our right foot next to our left. Keep the knees bent, chin to chest, and just slow roll up through the spine, one vertebrae at a time. Without changing anything when we come up to stand. Take a few shoulders up and back out of the ears. And then gently interlace the hands behind us. Draw the knuckles down towards the floor and just open the chest slightly, lifting up. Not too far. Chin can still stay pretty forward. And you can gently stretch and release. Stay wide. Shake it out. Yeah. Awesome. Great work, everybody. Stay well, and we'll see you next time.